What's up guys, Chris here from Security Bros, back with another video, and today we are taking a closer look at another camera from Vikylin, which is this 5MP ColorVu Bullet IP camera with model number VK057C. Is it any good? Let's find out. So what's nice with Hikvision ColorVu cameras is that they can record in full color in low light without the help of a spotlight, thanks to the camera's f1 aperture. However, it does have a built-in spotlight for extremely dark areas where the lens alone is not enough. The image quality at daytime I think was good, not as sharp as the 8MP turret camera I reviewed in my last video from Vikylin, but you can easily identify someone at 10 meters from the camera. At night this camera is really good and you can clearly see what's going on in full color. When there is something moving fast it does get a bit blurry, but I still think night vision was really good on this camera. The spotlight can be turned on and off, but it seems like it cannot be motion activated, but you can adjust the brightness. So overall I think this is a great camera for the price, and the camera is all made of metal, except for here on the front, which is made of plastic. The camera do come with an IP67 rating, which means it's weatherproof, so should be no problem placing it outdoors in the rain or in direct sunlight. The camera sells for $80 on Amazon, and for full transparency to you guys, Vikylin sent me this camera over for review. However, any opinions in this video are strictly my own based on my experiences testing this camera out. And if you're interested in buying this camera, you will find my affiliate links in the video description below with the most updated prices. So the camera uses a 5MP sensor that records in 3072 by 1728 at 20 frames per second with a 2.8mm lens, which is a wide angle lens, and I think that's the only one they sell. You can use this camera with a Hikvision app HiConnect to get instant push notifications when motion is detected, which you can then view directly in the app from playback saved on the microSD card. And the camera supports up to 256GB microSD card, which should last more than a week of 24/7 recordings before it starts to overwrite old recordings. And this camera is plug and play with Vikylin and Hikvision NVRs, and since it supports OnVIF, you can use this camera with most brands NVRs or software as long as they support OnVIF. And I tested the camera using OnVIF Device Manager without any problems. It can record audio, but it doesn't have a speaker, so you can't talk through the camera or use an alarm siren. Okay, so what we get in the box is the camera, quick start guide, drill template, weatherproof connector cover, and a bag with screws. So to connect to the camera for the first time, we need to change the camera's default IP address to one that will work within your network. And since this is an OEM Hikvision camera, the easiest is probably to use a search tool called SADP, which you can download from Hikvision's website. It will find the camera and allow you to change the camera's IP address or turn on DHCP. If you don't feel like downloading a program, you can also temporarily change your computer's IP address to a similar one as the camera. And to do that, we go to Change Adapter Options, right-click on your connection and then Properties. Select Internet Protocol version 4, then Properties. Use the following IP address, and since we know the camera's default IP address is 192.168.1.64, we can use, for example, 192.168.1.68. Now we can access the camera through a web browser by typing the camera's IP address in the address bar and change any network settings we want. Remember to change back to obtain an IP address automatically when you're done. To use the app HiConnect, we first need to enable it and select a passcode. We can do that in the SADP tool or in the web interface by going to Platform Access and enable Guarding Vision. Now when we have the passcode, we can scan the QR code on the camera using the app, and this is where it will ask for the passcode. After we successfully added the camera, we can watch live view and receive push notifications when we are away from home. I will quickly show you the camera settings in the web interface, and it's too many to go over one by one, and if it's too fast you can always pause the video at any time. And that's about all the settings, so let's have a look at some recordings. Here we have daytime recorded with the highest image quality at 20 frames per second. And here I am at around 10 meters from the camera. And another daytime clip when a car drives by. This is at night with no spotlight on, and it's not in total darkness, but it is quite dark here, also recorded with the highest image quality. This is at night with the spotlight turned on. And when a car drives by at night with the spotlight on. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video, and if you're interested in more videos like this, why not hit that subscribe button and give the video a like, and I see you in the next one.